Okay. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you, everybody? Welcome to Stock Markets with Bruce. I'm your buddy, Uncle Bruce, and I welcome you to my channel today. This is May the 7th, Tuesday, May the 7th, 2024. Great to have you here with us today. And welcome all to the program. Nice to have you around. Thank you to those of you who come on here early and just hit the thumbs up button like Lame Duck and Richard Carlin. Thank you all. Comical name. I'm thumbs up number 678. I mean, I'm way ahead of everybody else. Thank you. Welcome to Mr. M. Russo and Lisi. Welcome. Good afternoon. I'm ready for another GameStop roller coaster day. John Biscuit is here. Corinne is here. Hello, John. Anderson, Melvin is in the house. Mandu number 5. Eric's here. Jason, Sharon is here. Hi, Sharon. How you doing? Big E is here. GI, Jose is here. Let's show the shorts who we are. We own the markets. Aurora, I'm number 32 on the thumbs up meter. I mean, I'm not even waiting for Bruce to ask me for a thumbs up. I'm giving him a thumbs up before he even talks about the market. That's how much we like this channel. Thank you, guys. DB, how you doing, DB? Stuart, what's going on? Pappy J is here. Flint Creek Soap Company is here, the official soap company of this channel. There is no actual official anything, actually, but Flint Creek makes some great soap. Have you ever ordered soap from Flint Creek Soap Company? Go to flintcreeksoap.com and order the cashmere scented soap. Life changer. Absolutely incredible. Everyone loves it. Hey, HM, GameStop shot up to 17 plus yesterday from the opening. Then it slowly dipped to 14 by 12 and around 12:34, 12:40. Started shooting up again. Good chance this pattern will repeat itself today. You could be right, my friend. It's been wacky, unreal. Kent is in the house. Hello, Kent. Good morning. Good morning to you and your family. Hector, hey, good morning. H. Gregory, number 33. Bruce, getting my money right, number 34 on the thumbs up meter. Bilbus, good morning. GI, Jose's here. Dude, good morning. Let's go. The Big T, good morning, you lovely bunch of people. Flint Creek love Uncle Bruce. John Biscuit, morning. Flint Creek Soap Company. Lee Jack, I really want to know. I have lost $30,000 now. I feel scared to get into the market as I don't have much left. If I buy this course, is there a chance to get my money back? I have a low income salary. So, okay, so let me get this straight. You get accepted to Harvard, and they want $50,000 a year, $80,000 a year, $100,000 a year. I don't know what Harvard wants. And you go to Harvard, and you take classes to become a brain surgeon or a lawyer or I don't know what you're going to become coming out of Harvard. I honestly don't know. I mean, what's Harvard known for? I don't know. And you do 4 years of Harvard, and you party like a drunken animal. You go to all the football games, and you pick up as many friends you can, have the best time of your life, and you come up with a degree in basket weaving, and you can't get a decent paying job, and you can't remember what you did for 4 years, and you want your money back. Is that what's happening there? Now, I'm not Harvard, and I don't want you to act like that here. Here's the thing, Lee. If you take class number 1, you're going to have to come up with $150 out of that 30 grand you lost. You got to find another $150 to take class number 1. And you're going to say to yourself, well, I know all this stuff. What do I need to do that for? Well, I would say take 1 and then take number 2. And once you take number 2, you might go, well, okay, there's something there about writing options that might be of interest to me. If you stop taking classes after 1 and 2 and just start writing options, you're walking down a 6-lane highway with a white stick and black sunglasses, and you're just hoping not to get hit by somebody because everyone else has taken 17 classes at least and have done whatever research they've done, and they're not looking back, they're looking forward. Lee, if you really want to make it, I mean, this 30 grand you lost, I'm trying to get people to make this much every month around here, okay? But I get it. When you lose a ton of dough, it really hurts, and you begin to get really skeptical about everything. I totally get it. I totally understand. But you got to look at yourself. Go to the mirror and look at the person in the mirror looking back at you, because that's the person that's going to change it and make it better, not anyone else. You can look at me and blame me for everything, but that's not going to bring you your dough back or whatever. You got to want it. You got to want to take control of your investment strategy. You have to admit, maybe what I'm doing is not so good. Maybe what I've been doing is wrong. So it's a reset. It's time to reset. You don't appear, if this photo is you, this image here is you, you don't appear to be 68 like me. So you got a lot more time than I have to be sticking around here and making a difference. And I would kill to be as young as this with what I know. Oh my God. How about all of you? Wouldn't you love to be as young as this person? And with the knowledge you've gained just from here. Oh my God. Anyway, Lee, you got to step up, man. You've got to step up, and you've got to talk to yourself. From not in 15 minutes. Take your time. It's okay. Get over yourself and reassure yourself that you're going to make it, and you're going to make a determined effort to really make something of yourself. And if my classes in any way help you become successful, oh well, am I over the moon? No kidding. But I have a suspicion that if you were to start watching my classes, and by the time you get to class 5, 6, 7, 8, you will be writing options. You will be understanding this. You will be building back your dough. And you get up to 17 classes, you're going to say to yourself, holy crap, have I learned some stuff from what I didn't know to what I know now, from class 1 to 17. Holy, this is unbelievable. Many have been in your footsteps before you got here, and a number of my viewers were losers of far more than $30,000 by the time they found me, because there have been people who found me on this channel who had been investing for 15 years and had lost hundreds of thousands of dollars and could never figure out why the market would just treat them so badly. And a good number of them have turned it around. Not every single one. I cannot give you a 100% pass rate. Doesn't work. Option writing is for a select kind of person that just there's certain thing about option writers that click for option writers, and you won't know until you try it. And you can't try it for 5 minutes and say, oh well, it doesn't work for me. It's not like tasting, taste this ice cream. What do you like? You like it or not? Do you like that flavor? It doesn't work that way. Option writing is not tasting ice cream. You have got to dig into this. You've got to understand this market. I'll tell you this much. If you take my classes and learn a lot more than you know now about options, you're also going to learn a lot about the markets that you probably don't know, you haven't yet been exposed to. You're going to learn a lot about the psychology of the stock market, the investing business, the structure of the investing business. You're going to have a much bigger, broader picture of what the hell is going on out there and where you can fit in. And that might be your biggest payoff, where you're just going to become so much smarter and more educated and more aware of what this big stock market game is like and how you fit in. And maybe that's all you need. You might be at 98% right and 2% wrong, and that 2% is sinking your returns. And there might be just a little tweak somewhere that you discover about yourself. I don't know. But there are 17 classes available, and you can take them one at a time. You don't have to buy them all at the beginning. Just buy one at a time. And if you take a class every week or so, or watch 2 classes a week, whatever your schedule allows, and you can rewatch the classes again and again and again and again till you get it, till you understand it, what have you. Hang around with this gang of regulars over here, and I would bet you that in a few months' time from now, you are in a whole different mindset with regard to what's going on around here. But it starts with you, and the answer to almost everyone's problems here on this channel is when they look in the mirror and go, who can I count on to take care of this and make this work? And when you realize it's you, it's just your determination and drive and want to succeed, then it gets easy because you're going, well, I can always count on myself. Of course I can. I look both ways when I cross the street. I don't have to ask anyone for that. Hey, there's some classes available. If you want them, they're there. The website is waiting for you. One at a time is all you got to do. Keep me posted. Flint Creek, good morning. John Hector, number 44. Who cares? Good morning, folks. John Harpster, good morning, everybody. I'm number 51, thumbs up. Larry Titus, I'm 56, thumbs up. Bruce, baby, rock and roll. Flint Creek, so Larry. I'm so depressed since last year. Well, you'll turn that around very quickly. You begin to discover what's going on out there. Your depression disappears because now you're absorbing information and knowledge and momentum. And I'm telling you, you are on your way. I was hoping GameStop finished green yesterday for more momentum. Now I'm okay. Lee Jack, I will take your advice. Rock and roll, buddy. I'm excited. Francisco, I lost money at the beginning, and it is hard, but those mistakes help you get wiser. Elise, hoping to do SMG productive. Hoping to do something productive with my GameStop June 16 cash secured put rollout to October, maybe lower strike. Okay. Dream of stuff. Yep. 100,000 lost, made back 25 grand so far. Pretty confident I'll make it all back and more in a few years. Just less risk on. There you go, my friend. Be the casino. If you're the gambler and you're down 100 grand, stop being the gambler. Why don't you be the casino then? Because the casino got your 100,000. Why don't you be the casino? There you go. There we go. Dude, don't repeat. Do not just buy and hold. Don't repeat. Do not jump in. You must learn the market, understand stock movement. Once you understand how to use options, you will understand how the market really works. There's some good advice here. John, when I went to Hobbit, I got in for £20,000 a year. Granted, it wasn't the real Hobbit, and my diploma was printed on the back of a Kellogg's box, but their course in potato sputtery was good all the same. Oh, there you go, John. Well done. You've done something with your life. White Feather, Lee, I highly recommend the classes. The strategies Bruce teaches works consistently. Ultimately, though, success is up to you. That's right. Good advice here. Geo Designer, cheers, Uncle Bruce. I've been following you since the beginning, and you have shared a lot of knowledge, made money, lost money, and learned. Chat, James, what do you think about GameStop? A lot. I think a lot about GameStop. I'll be talking about that shortly. Bert, good morning. Robert is in the house. Good morning, Uncle Bruce, and all stock markets with Brucers. I gave you a thumbs up. Number unknown. It's great, Robert. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that, everybody. Welcome to the show. What do I think about GameStop? What do I think about SoFi? What do I think about everything? Man, I'll tell you, this GameStop story, there's so much to it. I have a tough time sometimes trying to figure it out. I'm noticing right now in the pre-market, it looks like it's at $15.95 right now, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe even $16.01 right now. And so we're what are we down? 30 cents or something like that? I think that's what's going on here. Yeah, what a crazy run we've had. 93 million shares traded in the last 3 days. That doesn't include pre-market, simply the market itself. So you know and I know that realistically in the last 3 sessions, we've had over 100 million shares trade on GameStop. 100 million. Normally, a typical day is 4.5 million shares on GameStop. I mean, what's going on? Okay, the stock is up. We know the stock is up now to, from $10 to whatever, $15, $16. Okay, so it's up $6. Is it at all-time highs? No. Has it recovered all its losses in the last 6-8 months? No. Does it look a lot better at 16 than at 10? Yes, it does. I will say I'm quite happy. If it stayed between 14 and 16 for the next month, would I be vehemently upset? No. Could it go to 1820 today? Yes, it could. Why? And why is there 100 million going through in 3 days? And could that continue? I say yes, the volume can continue. Yesterday's volume was 48 million shares, 12 million more than 36 million on Friday. And we thought that was big. And it was big. 36 million instead of 4.5. Well, 8 times normal. Yesterday, 10 times normal. 11 times normal, almost. Yeah, this is big. Why? Why is there 11 times more volume yesterday than the normal trading day and not a single word from management? And I'll tell you why. I know exactly why. Management is not responsible for what's happening with the volume. It's not GameStop doing anything that is creating the volume whatsoever. GameStop is a corporation based in Grapefruit, Texas, Grapevine Tech, whatever their hometown's called, near Dallas. They're down in Dallas doing what they do. They're selling games. They're stocking their stores. They're prepping right now. This is May. They're prepping 6 months from now for December, November, December, Christmas. They're getting ready for that because that's what you do in retail. You work now for the fall and the winter. You've already got your spring and summer strategy laid out. They've done cost cuts. They're doing more cost cuts. They're doing everything what they normally do. So what they're doing as retail has nothing to do with the stock trading 100 million shares. It's not a GameStop management led thing unless and only unless perhaps maybe our friend Mr. Cohen is buying up more stock. Problem with that statement is we would have known by now, surely by now, that he was doing this, because by now there would have been and should be a report filed, a SEC filing to disclose any kind of activity by insiders on the company. And there isn't. The last thing filed was the 30th of April, and that was the proxy statement for the annual meeting. That was the last thing filed. Before that, it was an 8K thing on the 4th of Feb. Before that, it was an annual report filed on the 27th of March. So, nope, we got nothing here on SEC filings. Jack squat. So, that leads this old man to speculate that all the volume that is happening on GameStop has to do with someone not associated with the management of the company. Okay, well, who could that be then? Now you're asking, well, now who are we talking about now, Uncle Bruce? And I think we're talking about shorters, possibly, and perhaps we're talking about, and I just have a suspicion, we got ourselves a war going on between hedge funds. Or let's put it this way, it might not be hedge funds, officially hedge funds. It's these people against these people, and they are both well-to-do, and many of them, there's not just one person on each side. One group is a shorting group, the other group is going long, and the war is on, and it started at $10 a share, or it started at $15, $20 a share months and months ago, way back, when shorters shorted and kept adding on to the shorts and not covering their shorts at $10 a share. And then a buyer stepped in, or buyers stepped in, well educated, well connected, and well funded buyers started stepping in to buy up stock. And they started buying at around the 10 mark and just started accumulating without tipping their hand. And the game plan is simple. We're going to catch these short sellers by their short and curlies, and we're going to buy up a bunch of paper starting at $10 here. We're going to grab it because this is the low. And you know what? When we have enough of it, when we have enough stock at 10, we take enough off the street, $10.50, $10.75, $10.25, $11 in that range, we'll just buy it up. We'll kind of go from there. And I have a suspicion that there's a group of people out there who are envisioning something for this stock that we are not fathoming. Is that word right? And that is, I think there could be a group, and they might be completely right or completely wrong or half right, a quarter right. I get the impression that that whoever's behind this buying spree, if they are truly doing what I think they might be doing, is they're cornering the market right now on cheap on cheap GameStop stock. They bought up the 10, the 11, they bought it up through 12, 13. There was a lot of selling coming in at 12, 13, 14. They bought it. Then they ran it to 15. They took millions off the street. That was last week. And Friday, 30 plus million, got up to 1745. They backed off. They bought all of it back again yesterday when we saw it go down, just like our friend said here, went down to $14 odd and $13 something. And then the buying came back in and it ran. And they've been buying it all up. And they've been gobbling up all this stuff. And I'm wondering if they're making a run at it. And could they, could the strategy be that we're going to get to 50 million shares, 60 million shares? We're going to buy as many shares long as there are short. We're going to go up to 60 million. That'll match how many shares are shorted right now. Officially, 60 million. Unofficially, we all know there's a whole lot more that could be shorted on the derivatives market and options market. And that's what they know too. And they know that, they absolutely know that. And they know that the bulk of the short positions are held off market, not on market. And their game plan is simple. We're just going to buy up the stock on the street here. I'm going to gobble it all up. It's now at, what are we doing, 1603. And we're going to take it away. And we got cash, just buying it with cash. And we'll buy this up to $20 a share. We might even pay up to 25 for it by the time we're done. By the time we're done, it's 25. And now those short sellers out there, and we're not talking about the 60 million only, I'm talking about maybe 300 million shorted through all the derivatives trading and everything else. These guys are sitting there going, holy crap, it's dumb money all over again. We're short at $12 a share, 300 million shares, and it's now $25. We're upside down $13 a share. Every dollar we got on this thing is how much we're losing on this thing. 3.6, 3.8 billion. And now, is it possible as the weeks go by and the days go by and the stock doesn't back off, that these shorters get their margin calls? They get their settlement calls. They got to settle up. And the only way you can settle up is be long. Now, you either buy a bunch of call options if you can get your hands on them, which means the premiums just go insane, or you start buying up the stock on the open street. Somehow you've got to get yourself covered here. 300 million, that's the entire company. That's all the shares that exist is 300 million. Now, Ryan Cohen isn't selling. The insiders aren't selling. Existing shareholders don't want to really sell. Long-term holders don't want to sell. Those who own the stock and registered them with the transfer agent, 25% of the company, 75 million, they're not selling. Where is the stock coming from to bail these guys out? Well, it's going to have to happen at a much higher price, because sooner or later you will get everyone to sell this stock. Everyone who owns it, except for maybe Ryan Cohen, maybe even then. But let's just say at 40 a share and 60 a share, which 60 a share is $240, old price. That might attract some selling from even this channel's viewers. So yeah, there's a price. Maybe it's 80. These guys who are buying this up, if they're going to run this thing just systematically and just keep buying it, keep buying it, even if they file reports with the SEC to tell the world what they're doing, who they are, they can keep buying. They can't be stopped by the SEC. They say that we're buying shares for investment purposes. Look, Berkshire Hathaway, our friend Mr. Buffett, the oracle of Wall Street or whatever, that guy bought up Occidental Petroleum stock. Berkshire Hathaway is one of the largest shareholders of Occidental Petroleum. They're still buying that stock. They got way more than 10% of the stock. They don't have to make an offer to the other shareholders that we're taking them over. We are just buying this as an investment. That's their mantra, and they're sticking to it. And billions have been poured in, many more billions than what's trading here in GameStop. So anyone can buy GameStop shares and get more than 5 or 10% of the stock and keep buying. They don't have to stop. You just file your holding. and declare that what's your intention. I'm an investor. I like the company. That's it. That's all the SEC is asking. Look, if you want to take over the company, you have to file a formal takeover offer. Okay, but I don't. That might not be it at all. It might just be a short squeeze. We're out to get the shorts, but we don't say that to the SEC because there isn't an answer that they'll accept like that. They'll accept we're buying it for investment purposes. It might be a 2-week investment. It might be 2 months. It might be 2 years. It might be until it goes to 100 a share. And that might be the funny thing about all of this, that these guys are going, this is dumb money take two all over again. And the street thinks is only 60 million short, and we know more. We know better because we know the derivative traders out there. We know the dealers that do derivatives trading, and we are aware of the size of the derivatives market concerning GameStop. And there are a ton of folks who have been hitting the hell out of this thing to get their money back from 3 years ago. And we're going to get them again. And hey, with a $10 loss, they lose $3 billion. Okay. $100 loss, they lose $30 billion. So that's $400 a share. So old school. Remember, we had a 4-for-1 split on GameStop. That's it. And maybe that's all it is. That's all that's going on right now. A systematic pattern of buying up this stock, run it up a few bucks, let it back off, buy it all up, run it up a little higher, back off, let it all come in, buy it all up again and again and again. And you're going to get gaps. You're going to get up gaps, which we started. We started from 10 to 12 to 11 to 14 to 12 to 15, from 14 to 16, from to 17 to now to 18 to 20 to 22 to 20. And the gaps will get larger. The gaps will go $2, $3, $4. This is what was the pattern back in 2021. That was the pattern. We woke up every morning, looked at our phone, and went, holy crap, this stock is up $15 overnight. This could be another one. I'm telling you, right now we're at 1602. I think is the last trade. 1602 on the pre-market. I think that's what it looks like right now. Anyone beg to differ? D.H. Ruda, I've been a member for 28 months. Neat. Thank you, my friend. Earl Harwell, good morning. I'm number 91. Earl, did you get my email? I got your email. I hope you got my email. Can you talk about Rocket Lab earnings? I'll get there. The best part of the knowledge you learn grows, and Uncle Bruce keeps us focused, motivated, and with full pockets. Iron Man, let's move on from GameStop. Those days are gone. We're a lot smarter investors now. Oh, no, we're not. We're just as dumb as we ever were. We're just as stupid. We're just as greedy. And we're just as motivated. And no, we're not moving on from GameStop. We're moving through and with GameStop. If this baby wants to go to 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some serious shit. And we're there. 100 million traded in 3 days. If that isn't setting off alarms, I don't know what will it take. A stock going from 4 million a day to 40 something million a day. Hello, anybody home? Hello, yeah, you got to pay attention to this. Johnny, didn't panic and bought back my June 15 covered call for $8, ready for another pop. Boom. Geo Designer, good morning, Uncle Bruce. I got into the VGAC SPAC early on. Made some money and lost some too. I'm holding some ME and I've been hearing about the listing going private. Should I sell before that? And cheers. And I'm waiting for ME to talk. I'm waiting for the CEO, Ann Wojcicki, whatever her name is. Are you going to take this company public? How are you going to do it? You got to make an offer to buy all the stock. You got to buy all the stock that's out there to take the company public. And it's worth 80 cents a share cash value. What are you going to do? And the stock was 49.50 cents, 51 cents all day yesterday with 4 million traded again. I'm waiting. I'm here. GI Jose, GameStop going to shoot like crazy. This could stay up here. Chat, James, I got GameStop at 1018. L Wash, BlackRock increased their position about 4 times based on their filing around February. Realized profits, I'm writing 20 covered calls on GameStop. I started buying GameStop at $2.25 pre-split. Now my average is around $15. There you go. Iron Man, folks, don't listen to this guy. Don't even touch GameStop. Bruce is a fraud. He's a shill. The company doesn't have fundamentals nor growth, so you're buying it. You'll lose a lot of money. There's a reason hedge funds are shorting. You see there? It's a brick and mortar company. And no one goes to the mall anymore. And no one buys stuff in person. They all do it online, and it's all gone digital. See? There's Iron Man. Thank you for joining us from 2020. Welcome back. Nice to have you here. Iron Man, go back to bed. Realize my GameStop average 1157. Old man, if you are pumping it, show your GameStop portfolio. He's pumping and dumping. See, I own all kinds of stock apparently in GameStop because I day trade all the time. You know me. I've been lying to everybody here for 4 years now. I'm just, there you go. TK, I got a call option yesterday when it dipped down to $13.99. It's up 145% right now. Am I keeping it or no? I don't give advice on going long on options. I'm more of a guy talking about how to write options. Profit is a profit. It's expiring this week. Gee, I think what you have to do. What do you have to do? If it's expiring this week and you're up this much money, you're going to have to do something. I think it's pretty obvious. A great average to realize Vilbus. I bought back my GameStop 12s and 15s, but failed to rewrite on the 17 run in the morning. I wrote Jan 25 18s for 524 yesterday afternoon, and that's okay too, because you can always roll those. Dying, says Tate. What about AMC? I picked up a couple of call options on AMC. Yeah, you're not a regular, are you? You're not a writer, are you? No. We might lose you soon. I don't know. I don't know if the market will take care of you. I hope you do well. I hope you do well. AMC might go up, but it's not the best pick. Don't get it. Realized problems. I was buying GameStop at 200 back in the day, just never gave up, and I averaged down. Flint Creek, Iron Man, been here 3 years. Iron Man, aka wet toilet paper hands. Flint Creek. Oh my God, Iron Man is new. Realized problems. AMC is good for day trading. Oh no. Oh God. Good luck. Good luck, you guys. Flint, it's okay to be new, but you know nothing. Uncle Bruce holds nothing. I know AMC is not the best pick, but would you hold until? Good Lord, I don't want to talk about AMC. Get out of here. Leave. Go somewhere else. I don't want to talk about it. Iron Man, I have 6-figure investment, bro. I'm telling you, don't listen to this guy and buy GameStop. You will lose a lot of money. Mark my words. Am I telling people to buy GameStop? Is that what I'm doing? Am I promoting people to go in and buy GameStop? Have you heard me say those words? Anybody? What do I tell people to do about stocks? I talk about options. You know what you can do on GameStop is you could write cash secured puts on GameStop. You could do that. If you wrote cash secured puts on GameStop, you would be paid money to follow the stock. And if you were to write 15s, which are out of the money, you would be paid I don't know how many dollars you can get, depending on how long the contracts have to live. You will be given cash to commit to buying it at 15, less the premium, or 12s. You can do those. Has anyone heard me say you must go out and buy GameStop? I haven't done that. I'm talking about deep in the money call holders who are writing options against GameStop. I'm talking about shareholders of GameStop who are writing options on GameStop, rolling up their contracts and getting higher premiums for higher strikes. Iron Man, you're not paying attention. You're so biased against, of course, me and GameStop itself. Your music is drowning out the words, but we love you, Iron Man. Stay and learn with us. You're welcome to learn. I just wanted some opinions. Oh, TK, stay away from that stuff. Anyway, I'm a noob too. Oh God, TK, you need to take lessons. Realized profits. Yes, I would hold AMC through earnings. Jesus. Big B, go GameStop to the moon. Iron Man, I'm not following this guy or listening to this guy at all. YouTube just popped this old man scammer. So you were referred to me by YouTube. Well, thank you, thumbs uppers, for bringing beautiful people like Iron Man into our channel. Hey, Iron Man, you don't have to follow me. You don't have to believe me. You can call me a liar, shill, whatever you want. It's a free country, you know. It's okay. It is what it is. I've been here since Jan 21 live every day during market trading. I'm still here. A lot of guys who were on January 2021 on YouTube talking GameStop, AMC, and all the meme stops, most of them are gone. They have disappeared. Many were day traders. Many were pump and dumpers. Some were great people. Some were really decent guys, worked hard, studied, tried to follow the markets, but they just couldn't shake the notion, and they couldn't shake the reputation and the viewership that wanted hot stock tips. That's all people wanted back in January, February, March of 2021. Many people just said, tell me what to buy, what time to buy it, and what time to sell it, and when will it be at this price, and when will it be that price, and that's all I want. And you'll be the greatest YouTuber. I'll call you the greatest YouTuber of all time. And well, many of those YouTubers tried to come up with all kinds of hot stock ideas, and many are gone. And we're still here. We became option writers on this channel. I became the voice to say, you know, you can buy GameStop all you want. You can buy Apple. You can buy Microsoft. You can buy any other stock you want. If you own AMC, you got it. But you could also make those shares pay you to hold these shares. You could be paid rent to hold these stocks. Why don't you learn to sell call options against your stocks out of the money for premium, short term, and bring in cash and be compensated to hold this stuff? Because markets go up and down. They don't just stay flat. They don't just go up, and they don't just go down. They do a lot of this. Why don't you get paid while you're tolerating these markets? And a lot of my viewers decided, that's what I'm going to do. A number of my viewers decided, no, I'm not going to do that. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. It's not me. They had a preconceived notion about what options were, and they left. But those who stuck around are kind of having fun. Go GameStop. Go away then. GI, you are here listening though. Flint, I'm not listening yet. Yes, here you are. I'm Thomas. I'm Thanos. Okay. Jay, I'm Spaderman. I don't know what's going on. Melvin, why is he still here? To spread FUD. Flint, good morning, Dad. I know you're listening. Who else is here? Who else is here? Who else is here? Welcome. Let's keep going. Thank you. Sean, thank you, my friend. Who else? Get him, Bruce. Welcome. Who else is here? Spicy. I sold 50 calls on GameStop. Then with the profit, I bought 900 shares. I now have 1,000 shares of GameStop, and I have 50 deep in the money calls on GameStop. I'm using GameStop to help me build my stocks. There you go. Vash. Yeah, Bruce actually got his money for day trading with his sponsored Yoko music segments. She paid heavy money for that. That's it. Charlie, so I'm just tuning in. Am I understanding Bruce to be saying that SoFi is delisting? Is that what he's saying again? Is he doing it again? Oh, my God. What else is going on here? Thank you all. Thank you all. Dude, Iron Man, listen, we write calls. We don't care about share price. We write and roll calls and puts. Iron Man, I still love you guys. It's okay. Cameron, Tesla is firing a bunch of people, I hear. Savage of Wall Street, I have 6-figure investments. I bought 200 GameStop shares at stinkers of $13.91 yesterday and turned right around to sell two $15 covered calls for $1 expiring Friday. Stock ran up to 16, and I rolled to next Friday. $15 for $1. Thank you very much. H. Gregory, Iron Man, we've been dealing with GameStop since 2001. We don't need your 2 cents. There you go. What else going on? Dude, write and roll. You don't know how long we've been writing on GameStop level. Most of us have made our money 3 times over on our original positions. It's true. I have to say, my 1,000 shares average $13.25. Jason, listening to these people talking about AMC and GameStop in the chat reminds me of how far I've come as an investor in this market. Right on, Jason. Rock and roll, buddy. Colton, GameStop down 23 cents. Iron Man sold. Slayer, we are the market scammers. Uncle Bruce is the professor. Flip, it's okay to be new. This isn't your average channel. No one teaches what Uncle Bruce does. The Savage of Wall Street, Iron Man, it's okay to be scared. You'll eventually lose that fear. Also, it's okay not to invest on securities you don't want to. That's okay too. We all have different risk tolerances. You see, we're very loving people here. It's all good. F-Gun, yo, who else is here? The Big M, I'm here. Flint Creek, Yoko, Tom Kaufman. Good morning from Connecticut, sunny and 67 degrees. Welcome. Get that Yoko out again, says Sean. H. Gregory, been selling calls, dropping my average on GameStop for 3 years. Thank you very much. Galauba is here. Good morning. Flint, Yoko. Is that a state? I got 80 deep in the money GameStops, baby. Let's roll. Flint, on a serious note, SoFi, I need you to pop about 30 cents. Could you help me out? Please. Thank you. Right now, the GameStop shares are $15.87 approximately, and there's activity on the pre-market, of course. Welcome to the party. Last night, Rocket Lab came out with their earnings, I guess, and somewhere I read something about their sales were up. Their losses are shrinking dramatically here because they're about to go positive. And then somebody said something about weaker sales projection or something like that. I forgot what that was. It's the SoFi syndrome. They're doing really well corporately, but something about something wasn't quite good enough, and so the stock is down. Well, okay, it's down 13 cents. Hardly a disaster. 3.9% lower. $3.93 a share. And this is pre-market. Remember, pre-market is 16 minutes away from becoming the real market, and we'll really see what's going on. SoFi is down 4 cents this morning. Now it's down 3. Rocket Lab just moved to $3.95. It's only down 2.7% now. GameStop down 44 cents. Matterport up. Is that 3 or 4 cents maybe? 4.54. 23andMe is at 48.99. Spire is up 22 to 11.37. ATIP up a quarter to 5.25. Smart Rent, no changes here. Apple is now positive 2.13. Goldman up 1.30. Cisco up a dime. Tesla still down 3.39 after gaining 3.50 yesterday. We're at 1.81 right now. Arc Innovations down 11 cents at 46.39. Microsoft is down 97 cents. Was up 6.88 yesterday. Pretty good ratio there. Pfizer up 8 cents. HPQ down a dime. Google is up 39. Amazon down 34. Nvidia is down 903 at 912.20. Unity down 11. AI down 23. Adobe down 29 cents. Netflix down $2. We've got IBM up 58 cents. Gained 2.90 yesterday. We're back to 169 on IBM. Meta down $1. Gained 13.70 yesterday. So 464.50, improving there. Vanik Semiconductors down 64 cents. Home Depot is up 127. Pardon me. Enphase up 37 cents. Palantir down 317 to 22.04. It was at 25.21 last night, up 188, and it's down 317 this morning. Uber is up 33 cents, 71.84. Back over 70 again, and moving higher. Coinbase down a nickel. There's the story. There's the indicators. There's the situation. There's where we're at. The pre-market. The pre-market right here. Let me see if I can get this to work. There we go. The Dow's up 52. S&P up 8. Nasdaq up 2. So that's all green now. And the crude down 78 cents a barrel to 77.70. 77.70. Peloton shares soar 20% on reported private equity buyout interest. There you go. Whatever, that used to be a high flyer of unbelievable proportions. Anyway, there it is. A story goes that Apple has spent $645 billion on stock buybacks over the past decade, which says, in another way of saying it, I hate to be critical, but $645 billion was not spent by Apple creating jobs for Americans, because that money could have been sunk into the United States, Canada, maybe Mexico, to build plants to produce iPhone product and MacBook product and big ass iPad product by the supply chain here in North America instead of in China, to grow the companies, to wean the company off of China's dominance of its affairs. But they chose to buy the stock back instead. They could have theoretically taken that money and paid dividends on existing stock instead. And now Apple could be a 4% dividend payer, 5% dividend payer, which would raise the stock to over 200 a share. But it's engineering your earnings. You buy stock back to lower the stock position, then you issue stock to management as bonuses to try to offset it. And generally, you try to reduce the share count bit by bit by bit to let earnings come in, and they would be higher per share because there are fewer shares to divide the earnings by. It's engineering. $645 billion of financial engineering at a cost of, or as a trade-off. Had that money gone into building plants in Canada, USA, and Mexico with free trade between the three countries, good Lord Almighty, Apple could have created 2 million jobs in North America, producing some of the favorite products that we know and love. And this could say "Made in the USA" on it, but they chose to buy their stock. And you know, what am I going to say? It's okay. It is what it is. Just saying. I'm just saying it is what it is. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Hi everybody. How you doing out there? Is everybody all right? Are we okay? Are we, are you guys all right? Is everybody happy? Anyway. Let's see what's going on here. Number 130 from Spicy Android. Thank you for the 130 thumbs up. Happy Tuesday. Time to fill our pockets, says Mr. Premium of the Options. Todd is here. NFA Ironman. F Gun. Good morning, Uncle Bruce. I may not agree to many things you believe, but you always give advice and are responsibility to take it or not. Take accountability of your own actions. There you go. GI. Break 1660, go to 1860. Break 1860, go to 2150. That's simple. See, it's easy. Anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. GI, you sound like a shill. You sound like a guy who's long GameStop and promoting it. All you need is your own YouTube channel, and you can be called a shill too. See, it's so easy it is. But it's okay. Splair, a classic European mistake. I understood shortly 16 instead of 60 minutes. All right. What else is going on here? Ms. K, Palantir got punished after crushing earnings yesterday. Savage of Wall Street says, Uncle Bruce, I sold 5 Palantir $25 covered calls for August for $375 and 5 Palantir $27 strikes for January yesterday. I took in $5 for those. Guess what? The stock went down. Give them nothing. I might buy those back in the next month for 60% less than what I got for them. How about that action? HM, it's been around 19 days since the MEC now announced her intentions to go private. She has like 30 days from the announcement date to make an official offer. Isn't that right? I don't know if that is actually a meter. I don't really know for sure. But we're all waiting. We're waiting. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Iron Man bought Bitcoin and expects us to take him seriously. Come on. Luca, 137 here. Ciao, everybody. Thank you, Luca. Todd is here. White Feather, Savage. I was just thinking the same thing. Zach, number 139, thumbs up, Bruce. Mitch, wasn't Uncle Bruce over 100,000 subscribers at one time? How do you lose 20% of your followers? Oh, I had 106,000. You don't understand. At the height of this channel in February of 2021, I had 106,000 subscribers. And for a while, I had 100,000 people or more watch me live at the same time at the height. At one time, I had 250,000 people watching me live one day. Want to talk about intimidating? You're talking to 12 stadiums, hockey stadiums of people at the same time. And 99% of those people who were watching me at that time were into GameStop, AMC, and every other meme stock known to man. And were all waiting for me to tell them when to buy, when to sell, when to buy, when to sell, when to buy, when to sell. And then we got the trolls. And they were coming in, and that really made it fun around here. And so I made the tactical decision to start talking about writing options instead of buying stock on speculation and everything else. And I decided to offer memberships to this channel so that people could comment here as members rather than radical, disturbers, because that's what we were getting a ton of, real nasty disturbers. And so, we started losing subscribers as soon as I went to the membership level. And it was, one person might say this. One person will say, well, he did that move to protect his channel against the trolls so that they wouldn't interfere with his daily content, because, boy, Bruce was battling those nasty comments coming through, having to block people, and then they would resubscribe under another name and just attack him all for free. And Bruce eventually, had to completely, redo his channel by offering memberships. Another way you could say it was Bruce said to his viewers, "You want to comment over here constructively and maturely and reasonably, without attacking other people, making death threats to my wife and child and all this other stuff. Put up or shut up. Put up some money or shut the hell up." And people decided, you know what, I'm going to become a member of his channel, and I'm going to continue to talk to him. And others just said, well, if you're just going to talk about writing options and long-term investment strategies, that's boring to me. I'm looking for lottery ticket wins. I'm desperate, man. I need a $100,000 return on $1,000 right now. I'm one of those investors, and you're clearly not the channel for me. And so I had to reluctantly say goodbye to 20-odd thousand people as subscribers, and thousands of others who were not. And of course, goodbye to a lot of haters. And it's been a wonderful time. It's been a lot nicer around here for 3+ years, I would say. But then you can ask Mitch, you can ask the other kids around here what they think. Are they happier that we don't have such vile and nasty people here anymore? Small price to pay for that, and also the lack of death threats has kind of been liberating too. Quite happy to not have to deal with the 20% that maybe really I didn't need. Just saying, Mitch. But I'll tell you what, you start your own YouTube channel, and you go out there and you tell the market what you think. You tell the world what your opinion is, and then let's see what happens to your subscriber count, and let's see what kind of comments you get about what it is you do, if you've got the guts to do it, Chen. Anyway, I'm all right, Bruce. I hope you're doing okay too, from Detroit, Michigan, says Richard Vaughn. Thank you, Richard. Dude, it's amazing how much flack Tesla has gotten for layoffs at the manufacturing level in the U.S. Yet applicants, no flack for not even having a manufacturing area here. See, 8 minutes now until we rock. 4 minutes, yes, sir. Lucas Savage, I remember your perfect timing on all the time. I sold cash secured puts instead of I'm getting hammered here. Coyote, good morning, everybody. Mandu, hey, Mitch, how many followers do you have? Klaus, that reminds me, like and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are great. Iron Man, are you in MSTR? That's my Bitcoin play. Although you won't get much love for Bitcoin here, we haze because we are passionate. Happy to have you in the group. Hopefully you write options. Dude, good morning, Coyote. Not your SoFi, mine, all mine. Member for 6 months. Told you I am a returning member. It's just been a while. Welcome back, my friend. I'm so glad you're here. All of you who are here, thank you for subscribing to this channel. Thank you for becoming Gold Bagel members. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, I'm live for Gold Bagel members. Primetime Live with Uncle Bruce. Make sure to join us if you're a Gold Bagel member. Savage Wall Street. Mitch bought GameStop at 300 and expect us to take him seriously. Laugh out loud. Uncle Bruce, you had 100,000 followers. Dear God, how do you do that? I have like 67 subs. Whoa, I wish I was like Uncle Bruce. The Big M, good old days. Mandu number 5, goodbye, trolls. Realized profits, Iron Man talking like he got a bag. Doubt it. Spicy, between Palantir and HPQ, which one is better to write stock options on? Well, you get better premium on Palantir. Let's not kid ourselves. The premiums are crazy on Palantir. But HBQ, you can sleep at night. It's up to you what your risk tolerance is and what you're looking for and how you're going to play it. We are opening in 2 minutes. We've got the GameStop shares right now at 1596. Is that accurate? I think that's what we're at right now. I don't know. I think so. Welcome one and all to the program, and thank you for joining me here. I'm trying to stay on top of this market. Ms. K, Savage, I'll go subscribe to your channel. Flint, it's so peaceful here. Bobby, then he said hello to this guy. Spicy, I listen to Savage. Bobby, the chat spam was terrible in the peak times, wasn't it? Savage Wall Street, Iron Man has a 6-figure investment. Wow, wish I had a 6-figure investment. Oh wait, my SoFi alone is over 6 figures. Haters gonna hate Uncle B. They hate us because they ain't us. They ain't okay. Bobby, good morning, Coyote. Flint Creek, Savage, not a lurker, sub, and like this homeless Canadian. Not a lurker anymore. Klaus, Bobby, like I said, I've been a member for 26 months. Staying this long is an easy button choice for me. Realized profits, exactly, Mr. SoFi. My alone 6 figures. Ms. K, the Savage of Wall Street, I just subbed to your channel. Not a lurker. I unsubbed from credit. And the Savage of Wall Street, laugh a lot. You guys are hilarious. There you go. Thank you all. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to the channel, the show, the hopes, wishes, dreams, and aspirations of getting rich. I hope I can help you somehow get there. Thank you all for coming in here with us and joining us today from wherever you are on the planet. And as I say, there are dollars to be had in this market. You have to just go get them. But at the end of the day, you want to know who's going to make you rich? Go to a mirror and look at that individual right there. That's the only one who can do it. No one else is going to do it for you. You have to do it yourself. So you better arm yourself with the knowledge you need to make the bucks. And it's available, my friend. It's available. Thank you, Larry, for hitting the bells, baby. We're here. Deep value 164. Thank you for the 164 thumbs ups. Not a lurker is going, Larry, let's go, dude. Depressed, let's do it. One, I'm so glad I'm a subscriber and I'm learning big time here. Richard Carlin, not a lurker, dude. Welcome all to the show today. I'm glad you're here. We're at 1587 on GameStop. 1589, 16 bucks or so. We're jumping around all over, as we will be without question. 340,000 already gone through here on GameStop. SoFi at 712. Let's see what the day is showing us here. 640,000 so far. 712 down 4. It's just opening seconds of this market. The Dow seems to be ahead by 53 points at the moment. Nvidia is a 911.54 down 986. GameStop 1574, 1570. We'll see what the early shakeout looks like and kind of go from there. We'll figure it out. Rocket Lab 380 down 26 cents. Sometimes some stocks can't catch a break, but this could be very temporary. We'll see what happens. Moving on, 1560 on GameStop, 1552 on GameStop, 1550, 1549 on GameStop. Down 80 odd cents, 1542 on GameStop, 1549. So, yeah, we're jumping around here all over the place. 470,000 plus going through here. Mark Gibson, I got 29 Nvidia 760, 780 put credit spreads at 367, expiring 24 May. And I don't see a question. So, how you doing? Looks like you're doing pretty good. I think you're doing beautifully looking at this. Congratulations, my friend. Yeah, it's for NVIDIA. Sorry. Yes, sir. I figured that out. Do you have a question? How you doing? Where are they now? Like, what was the spread? What was the spread last night? Are you asking me, should you close out or what? I don't know. Are you not? You're just telling me how you doing? I'm glad to know. I'm happy to see this. I tell you right here, this channel, in the last, how long now? I'm going to say 3 to 6 months, but certainly in 3 months, there's been a massive number of newbies coming in here which I am thrilled about, and a good number of regulars who have joined this channel to begin to write credit spreads. And of course, the reason for that is because I have been producing classes on iron condors and vertical spreads and call credit spreads, put credit spreads, and so on. And a number of people have come in here and have figured out that, Bruce, the dream of many of us on this, watching you on this channel, is to quit our day jobs, or the dream is to have an income source come in from a side gig, which this was, option writing, and is becoming more of a thing. And for some of you in your 40s and 50s and 60s, you're looking to build your retirement accounts because you're looking, retirement in the face coming at you in the not too distant future, and you're not ready. You don't have enough money. You don't have enough saved. You don't, for whatever the reason. It's not your fault. It's just the way the world is. So now you find this channel, you find this guy, and you start to do credit spreads. And a number of people on this channel, a high number of people, have started to write credit spreads on NVIDIA. And they're writing credit spreads on Microsoft and on a number of other issues like Qs and SPYs, and it goes on and on and on and on. And I'm excited as all get up about this. And when I see someone tell me I have 29 credit spreads going, and I got a credit spread of 367 a contract for each pair, it's $367 times almost 30 times. That's $10,800, $11,000. Now, if Mark ends up pulling out $9,000 of this money, and it took him a month to do it, just supposing, that's one hell of a month. How many of you are making $9,000 a month at work? Are you getting a paycheck net of $4,500 every 2 weeks or more? That's some pretty good coin. And Mark is, like many others, and there are many Mark Gibsons here, many, who have figured this out, who have figured out, Bruce, I can write 20 of these, I can write 40 of these, I can write 60 of these. I have enough capital where I can write 50 credit spreads at a time at a $20 spread and bring in this kind of cash. I'm bringing in 15 to 18,000 credits when I create my credit spread. And I'm 150 behind the market on NVIDIA. And these contracts will die on the 24th of May. That is when they expire. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Today's the 7th. They got 17 calendar days to live, and they don't have that many trading days to live. And so you can start looking at the returns and going, oh yeah, every day here, these contracts are going to shrink out. Right now, he's saying they're at 288. Well, you've got, today's Tuesday, so you got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's 4 days this week. 5 days next week, and 5 after that. What do you got? 14 days left? Is there a holiday between now and the 27th? I don't even know. I'm so busy, I don't even know. 14 days, these contracts are worthless, which means that 288 credit, that 288 number you see there, that's going to get 20 cents smaller every day for 14 trading days in a row. Unless the stock goes down to $750, yeah, we don't have an issue here. And even so, the stock did back down dramatically. Mark has the option of doing a rollover, and then he'll bring in a larger credit, and he'll keep on going. I'm excited. I'm so excited about this. There's so many of you who have figured out that between 5 stocks and an index, you can write 5, 6, 7 credit positions at the same time. Write 3 of each, got 20 on the go. You write 4 of each, you got 24 on the go, whatever. You've got credit spreads all over the place, and you can manage them, and they will pay you a living, a good living, and it'll grow. I'm excited about it. And then there's GameStop at 1534. Who knows what's going to happen with GameStop? The Rocket Lab 378. Got SoFi 714. We get these little stocks with these other potentials. Then we have these credit spreads with this potential. We have cash secured puts with this potential. Poor man covered calls with this potential. Just writing covered calls potential. Oh my God. I gotta love it. Realized profits. I'm bringing in $5,500 a month with my normal job. That's not enough. That's true. Bobby, Canadian May 24th holiday. Don't know if the U.S. has anything. Bobby, 3 NVIDIA put spread and premium to close to 1,000 combined, I think is what I got. Nice job. Way to go, guys. 1548 on the GameStop. Now 1560. We're running up here on GameStop shares, it would appear. And I think I'm current on my trading quotes. I sure hope I'm accurate. Thank you all so much for being here today. Joining me, hanging out with us. It's absolutely wonderful that you're all here. Thank you all so very, very much for your support of this channel. In any event, there are some days I look at my big ass iPad and I don't know how to run it. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing with it. It just sometimes just befuddles me. I'm an old man and I look at this thing like I can't make this thing do what I want it to do. It's got a mind of its own. What is it with this thing? I don't need that. I need that. There's certain buttons you're supposed to push and certain buttons you're not supposed to push. If I only knew. Oh my God. All right, here we go. 1534 on GameStop. Is that accurate? I think we are. 35, 37 right now in that neighborhood. 1.1 million traded so far in 9 minutes on GameStop. We're down $7 on NVIDIA at 914. And I'm going to try this. There used to be a time I could do stuff like this. I was a lot younger and had a lot more dexterity. Then I got old. I'm working on it. Welcome all. Thank you for joining me today. Nice to have you here with us. Okay, the Dow's up 44 points. There we go. 1535 on GameStop. 914 on NVIDIA. We're down only $7 now. Okay. Tesla down $4.70. Disney is down $10 today, getting hit down at 106 right now. EMC is down 12 cents at 316. Okay. Any other quotes I can give you here off of this thing? I'm just looking at live level 2 trading here. Google up 170 at 171.53. Okay. And okay. SPY up $1. 517.62. Okay, there you go. What else going on? Spire appears to be doing the pre-earnings growth, not your SoFi. Oops, now I'm number 148. Realized profits. My girl brings in $13,000 a month. Nice going, Realize. Still not enough. You keep her out on that sidewalk and you make her do what she has to do. Oh my! I'm just kidding. I kid. I'm 6. I kid. 1523 on GameStop. Giddy up, everybody! Welcome to the party, all, and thank you for joining me this morning from wherever you are. We're up 62 on the Dow, 4.5 cents on Matterport at 454. ME 48.1 down a half a penny. Volume on ME this morning, 206,000. Still no news about any takeout at the moment. NVIDIA 912 down $9. SoFi 710 down a nickel. Not worried about that. 2.1 million now on SoFi. Okay. GameStop 1527 down $1.04. 1533 now. 1534. Looks like it seems to be inching a bit higher, but we'll see if there's a buy wave coming in here as the day wears on. It's been relentless. The stock backs off, and then a buy wave comes in, and it goes higher, and then it backs off and goes higher, and just like up 3 steps, down 1, 2, up 3 more, down 1 or 2. We'll see what happens through today and tomorrow, of course, and next week and next month. This volume, 1.3 million now. There's it's much more than normal. That's for sure. 15.30 a share on GameStop. 377 on Rocket Lab, down 29 cents. AI down 15 cents. Supermicro Computer down $11. Spire up 30 cents. Spiders are up 94. The Qs are up 40. Adobe is down 210. Uber is down 9 cents. Apple shares are up 229 at $184. Tesla down 417 a share, now 398. Enphase up 157. Netflix down 467 now. AMD Advanced Micro up 54 cents. We got Unity down 13, Google up 120, Moderna up 33, Cisco up 24, Pfizer up 25, Microsoft down 172, IBM is up a penny, HPQ up 31, Amazon down a nickel, Home Depot up 194, Vanix Semiconductors down 58, Goldman up 220, Boeing down 95, Meta down 220, Target is up 284, JP Morgan up 54 cents. We got Costco up 234, Walmart up 57 cents. Disney down $9. Disney down 9 at 107. American Airlines down 9, AMC down 13 cents, DraftKings up 31 cents, Royal Caribbean down 117 to $142 a share on Royal Caribbean. There you go. There it is, 78-point gain on the Dow Jones right here, right now. 125 range on GameStop. 1.4 million traded at the moment. NVIDIA 909 right now, down 12. There you go. There's what we see happening here. Going to have some fun soon, says Realize. Bobby, Uncle Bruce, reveling the days wearing Kramer's techno-colored suit. Yes, we love going out looking like we're going out in style. There you go, baby. We'll get you guys so rich you'll be imitating me in no time. Going out on weeknights and weekends, checking the sidewalks, make sure everything's all right. Thank you all very much from this place right here. Thank you everybody from sunny and beautifully warm Palm Desert, California. This is where we hang out in the wintertime. We're going to be going home in about 3 weeks, unfortunately. But the good news about going home in 3 weeks is that the weather has already begun to turn in Calgary for the better. Bit by bit, 60s and 70s are beginning to peak around the corner a little bit. But I was just looking at some photographs on my phone this morning. May the 5th, 2 years ago, 6 inches of snow fell. Today's May 7th. Snow can fall at any time in Calgary, even now. 2 feet could come down anytime. You never know. But we're only 6 weeks away from the longest day of the year, where the sun's angle in Calgary is pretty high and it's hot. So we're churning quickly from winter to spring to summer. But even today, not that it's going to happen, but even on a day like today, we could get snow in Calgary. I'll tell you though, the forecast for my friends in Calgary right now, it's 38 degrees and raining, but it's going to be 45 and raining today, 46. The highs on Thursday, 68, Friday, 75, Saturday, 73. That's golfing weather, sunny and golfing weather, 75, 73. All next week in the 60s, and next week, Thursday, back to 73. So if we get through May 15 to 20, the odds of snow really fall off the map. It really backs up. Anyway, right now here in Palm Desert, California, 63 degrees Fahrenheit. High today, 94 and sunny. Next week on Tuesday, 101. Wednesday, 104. High temperature days coming up here in the valley. Fabulous. I love it. Beach Boy, let's go. Palantir, keep dropping. My cover calls are smiling. Flint Creek, it couldn't be more beautiful here. Sunny, 71. Pretty green everywhere. It's turning into summer, isn't it, everybody? It's beginning to turn into summer out there. Giddy on up right there. All right, kids, welcome to the party. NVIDIA 909.45, 910 now on NVIDIA. So we're down about $11, coming back up. 1505 on GameStop right now. The war continues. 1.7 million traded almost now going through here on the stock. We're going now at 1512, 1516. A little bit of buy wave is coming in right now. 1518, 1517 on GameStop. Down $1.13 a share. It's 1514 now on 1.71 million shares. Yeah, giddy on up. It's a bid for 10,000 shares wanted at 15. It's just sitting there, but there's all kinds of buyers at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there are stink bidders ahead of the $15 big buyer right there. And sellers, nothing. There's no one larger than 200 shares for sale, really. There's one 300, I guess. There's just nothing offered. Now, is the stock taking a run, or are we just, getting ready for a hit? What's going on? I don't know. Fun stuff, kids. Welcome all to the program. Welcome all to to another trading day. 9/11 now on Nvidia, down 1040. And Matterport up a nickel at 455. The Dow up 72.5 points at the moment, and we'll see how this translates into this whole market. 11-point gain on S&P, 31 on Nasdaq, and oil is down 31 cents at 78.17 right now. Okay, everybody. Yeah. The 10-year Treasury yield is heading for fifth day of decline, they say. 4.45% interest rate on the U.S. 10-year Treasury at the moment. The U.S. dollar is losing against the euro, and against the pound, it's back to 125.6 at the moment. Just kind of flatlining over there. In Europe, the markets at the moment are positive. They're all positive right now in Europe. 1.3% higher in the UK, 1% higher in Germany. France looks like 0.75 percentage point, over 1% higher in Italy. So we got positive markets over there, and the Dow up 49, S&P up 8, Nasdaq up 19, oil down 29 cents. Okay, there you go. Savage of Wall Street is saying, hey kids, Palantir is taking it on the chin right now. So may be a good time to place some $20 cash secured puts for July, August, and stink ask for, say, $2. Just saying, unless you're allergic to free money. That could be something there. Yeah, I mean, if you can write a below the market cash secured put on a Palantir, the stock right now is $21.98. Down 323, you get paid $2. You're offering to buy Palantir at $18. Might be a pretty good deal there. Obviously, if the shares stay above 20, these contracts will expire worthless. What can I say? Let's see. Disney stock's down 8% plus, which is holding down the Dow right now from going higher. The Dow's up 65, but could be up a bit more if Disney wasn't down 8% this morning. But stocks go up and stocks go down, don't they? So there you have it. Palantir low of the day, 21.71. It's at 21.83 right now as we sit. That is the story, and there you go. Welcome all to the program. Thank you all for being here, and welcome to the program. It's nice to see you around. Thank you again for thumbs ups today. We are pushing the thumbs up meter now at 177, so 23 more. We got 200 of them. Thank you. This is great. We love 200 a day or more. Yep. Savage at Wall Street. So Palantir crushes earnings just like SoFi, and the stock goes down. Wow, that makes sense. Yeah, that's same with Disney. The people at Disney are going, we made money. Why are we down 8%? Many factors above and beyond what you think, but in any event, certain stocks will not stay down very long if they are of a certain quality, and SoFi is one of them, in my opinion. Disney eventually could do better, but they have a lot of wars going on in the boardroom right now, control and all that. Just went through a nasty fight there. We'll see. Palantir, look, just keep making money. Same with AI. Just keep making money, and the market will take care of itself. But, sometimes you got to go through these wacky SoFi scenarios where everything you do is not good enough. It's not good enough, no matter how good you are. Rocket Lab knows. 370 on Rocket Lab, down 36 cents, which means the $4 cash secured put right has got to be a hell of a good deal. I don't know about writing $3 cash secured puts, but just buying Rocket Lab at 370 has got to be a good deal. I think so. Cindy B, I did buy a deep in the money $8 Palantir call for Jan 26 and sold a call within your rule, of course. Beautifully done. Now you could theoretically buy that call back and write a little lower strike call for more, or you could, well, yeah, that's definitely what you could do. But hey, enjoy the shrinkage and enjoy the return. I love it. Savage on Wall Street. To be fair, I sold covered calls on SoFi. I just used some of that money yesterday to buy some GameStop, start making even more money. I am literally writing to get taken out. Take me out. Assign me my money. And I've said this for you folks out there on SoFi. If you're itchy to write options on SoFi, one way to play this game is to write $5 SoFi calls. These are in the money calls for January 2026. Try to get your hands on 350, 360 a contract, and you can increase your holdings of SoFi ultimately by doubling your stock. You can buy half the number of shares you have now with these premiums, then write options on those shares and buy more and so on. So if you've got 10,000 shares of SoFi as an example, you could probably turn that into 20,000 SoFi shares with $5 calls written on all of them. And if you did get taken out at 5, you'd be paid $100,000 for your $70,000 of SoFi. It's up to you if you want to do that. On the other hand, you can write SoFi calls for 10 for Jan 25 and just use that money to buy more SoFi shares to write more calls and dare them to come and get you. But ultimately, you're going to be possibly doing a rollover game, and you may or may not want to do that. It's kind of up to you. We're up 90 on the Dow. We just popped on the Dow. This is kind of nice. 1528 on GameStop. Just jumped a little bit here on GameStop. 2 million shares GameStop have gone through now. We're moving up a little higher. 1535 looks like we're ready to go to 1533.35 now on GameStop. Yeah, here we go. Moving a little bit on it seems to be anyway. That buy order for 10,000 shares. I don't know if it's still out there. I don't see it anymore because there are bidders all the way from 1514 to 1532, and the 15ers are so far behind the market now that new buyers have piled into GameStop to get in here above the 15 level. Now we're at 15, like I said, 1528.30, kind of in that neighborhood now. 2 million volume at the moment. Sellers, not a lot. The selling is from 1525 to 1542, and most of them are 100 or 200 shareholders only for sale. I don't see 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 for sale anywhere on GameStop, unless you guys have a better system than this. This is level 2, and I don't see stock for sale. I see stock wanted. But anyway, it is what it is. Welcome, everybody. What else is going on here? Dude, this is a healthy pullback. Let's see these options shrink. Theta, decay, baby, that's what it's all about. Dude, maximize returns credit. Way to go. L Wash took the SoFi advice and went from 300 to 1,200 shares. Giddy up. Savage Wall Street. Uncle Bruce, I have to go against you there, my good friend. Makes no sense to tell folks to write covered calls on SoFi in the money for 5 when you warned against writing at 8. I say write 8s to October to take premium. Again, it all depends on your risk tolerance and how you want to play this one. If you want the idea of buying up cheap stock at these levels by writing these 5s, you just buy up this stock at 710 and write more. And you end up with a $30,000 gain on 10,000 shares to 20,000 shares and get taken out for 100 G's. You make 30 grand. That's a nice return of 40% of your money. More than 40% return on your money. I don't have a problem with it. Of course, my humble opinion, and it's okay that it differs from you, says Wall Street. We're mature enough to be okay with disagreeing, even if we do call one another turds and use the word neat. There you go, right there. Yeah, baby. Welcome to the party, kids. 48.5 cents on ME, down 0.2 of a penny here. 289,000 shares. Nothing going on ME. We're all wondering. Was yesterday we had 2 million shares traded this time yesterday morning. Nvidia 897, 898. We're down $23 on Nvidia. A little dip today. SoFi 710. GameStop 1546 down 85. Rocket Lab down 39. AI down 34. Supermicro down 17. So you look at this. You look at Nvidia down $23. So you go, oh God, geez, those credit spreads. Oh God, at $8.90 a share, $8.97 a share. You're sitting at $760 contracts where I told you to be. You're looking really good here. The shrinkage of these puts will be more dramatic than the dropping of the stock. The contract will still shrink in value because they're so far out of the money. Way to go, everybody. Richard Carlin, Smart reports tomorrow before the market. Savage, speaking of knee, here come the knee emojis from a few viewers. We know where to honor and to follow this market. We know where the power comes from this market. We know who rules. The knee emojis from the Knights of Knee are what you need to pop up here. From time to time, you have to pop up knee emojis to show the market that you're fully aware of what's going on out there. Who rules the roost, without question. Knee emojis are sometimes necessary to be popped up. Here we go. Knee. Deep Value knows. Melvin knows. Richard Carlin knows. Savage Wall Street knows. The knee emojis must be shown to the Knights of Knee, or you are just asking for trouble. We can't have that. So, Mandu, the big E, with a couple of zits in the middle there. Nicely done. D.H. Huda. Knee, 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 knee. Open your windows. Yell at the top of your lungs. Knee, 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 knee. Wake up your neighbors. Tell them in simple terms who rules this market. Karen knows. White Feather knows. Knee, knee, knee. Tharmos, you all know. Doesn't take much encouragement from me to know. Yes, Flair knows. Oh, we all know. Look at that GameStop now, $15.50. Just jumped 20 cents. Knights of Knee. Just like that. That's all it takes. You just acknowledge the Knights of Knee and the markets do what you want them to do. It's simple, really. It's magical, actually. Quite magical. $15.50 on GameStop, 2.46 million. We're running some stock through here. Splair, way to go, buddy. Luca, knee. DH makes the dogs bark, Uncle Bruce. I'm confused. Oh, they know, but they're agreeing with you. They totally understand what you're doing. Lame duck, knee, with a bagel. There you go. $15.40 now on GameStop. That lasted not too long. There you go. Not your SoFi. Mine, all mine. Knee. There we go. The emojis coming in everywhere. Thank you, everybody, for popping in here. Nvidia, $8.97, down 24. SoFi, $7.11, down 5 cents. GameStop, back to $15.49 again. We're going to $15.50. We might be going to more. We might be doing more. That's going to be interesting to see this. $15.60, I think. Here we go. $15.56. We got some buying coming in. Okay, interesting. $15.55 on GameStop right now. And there's gaps. We're gapping to 60 to 70 to 80. We're gapping out. The sellers have been taken out. 64. We're running out of stock down here. 66, 65, 67. We're going through 70 now. It's going to go. There it is. 1574. It's going to go here higher. We're taking a run here. There's all that paper's gone. The sellers, there's a gap of sellers. We got a gap here. The market is not giving enough time for sellers to come in. They're just grabbing whoever is there. In other words, market buy orders are coming in right now. 1577, still down 47 cents on the session. We're not up yet, but we're taking out selling. It's being taken out. 1580. Yep. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85 is next. If this pattern continues, it'll take it all out. We'll see. Little wave of selling and then a wave of buying and a wave of selling and a wave of buying. That was an interesting market order. That order ran right to 1580. Just ran right up there. Now we're back to 1555.60 again. So, wow, the knee emojis, they did it. They see the power of the Knights of Knee? I'm not kidding. I think I make this stuff up. You think we're playing games? 1567, 1568. Here we go. 1570 again. Here we go. They're running out of paper. It's running out. The sellers are drying up. We're running out of sellers again. We're gapping 1611. I see on the end of the sell chain here, 1611 from 1560. That's 50-cent spread. Interesting. The spread on the buy side is much narrower. Many more buyers packing in here, and sellers are drying up. Yeah, here we go. 1570 again. They're taking them out. Here we go. 1567, 71, 74, 78. There's some at 89. There's some at 94. There's some at 1599. I mean, we're not talking a lot of stock available here. Another little market buy wave, and we're on our way through 16 a share. We're that close. It might be happening. 1564, down 67 cents. You guys having fun today? Welcome to the party, everybody. Nice to have you here. Nice to see you joining us. 79 point gain on the Dow at the moment. Matterport up 2.5, and Nvidia at 897, 898 right now, kind of sitting there, flatlining for a bit. And 1561 on GameStop. 372 now on Rocket Lab. The low of the day on Rocket Lab, 365. We've bounced back about 8 cents so far. 3.9 million volume on Rocket Lab. Bargoon, 372 now. Bargoon down here on Rocket Lab. AI down 40 cents. And Adobe up 46. Uber down just a dime now. Apple up 210. Tesla's still down 179, down 575. Enphase up 159. Any other significant moves here? Anything significant? Google up $2. Microsoft just down 17 cents. That's coming on. It's coming on. Microsoft coming on. IBM up 37 again, holding. Home Depot up 290. Okay. Boeing down $2. Okay. Costco up $7, $763 a share. Wow, what a run this thing is up. There you go. 78 point gain on the Dow. We're at 1562 on GameStop. Yeah, that's what we're doing. A volume now 2.98 million, going for 3 million GameStop shares. That's the story. Here we go again. They just took out the 67. It looks like 1570 is in our neighborhood here. It's in our gun sights again. We'll see. Yeah, 68, 70. All right. 65% drop on GameStop. Welcome, everybody. JR's here. Neat. Hi, everybody. Bobby, the DraftKings put spreads I wrote 2 months ago are so close to my buyback amount. $1 higher or 2 more weeks at this level, I think. Your time is your weapon, my friend, and it's showing you right there. You're on it, buddy. You're on the right track. So many of you are being rewarded for being patient, just folding your arms and letting your credit spreads come to you as the time factor destroys option values. It's absolutely wonderful. You're on the winning side of that trade. The gamblers are getting crushed with the time factor eliminating all value on these contracts. This is how you play this game. You're the casino and you will win. Just fold your arms and win. H. Gregory, neat, R. Nobody. Good morning, Uncle Bruce. Any chance the lady taking ME private might think she'll get it cheaper if she waits until it's delisted? This is an interesting question. I have to agree. I just don't know how this is going to play out, because if her backers, her original backers, help her finance the takeout of the company, I mean, look at it this way. If you're sitting on, I don't know, let's say you're sitting on 30 million shares or something like that, and you help her facilitate a buyout, which gives you $1 a share, you're better off at $1 a share than at, a dime a share, right? So I don't know. I don't. That's a very good question, or nobody. That's a very good question. I am curious about if there's any other entity that wants any piece of this company. You see, if they, whoever buys it, whoever gains control of this company gains control of about 200 and is it 40 or 280 million cash, right? It's a good cash position. So on the ME side here, by the way, we're 1580 on GameStop. Um, if an outside party comes in, let's say a buyer comes in and buys up ME. Right now, the market cap is 231 million. They have more cash than that on hand. Someone comes in here with 500 million bucks and buys the company and takes it private. They could move the headquarters of the company anywhere in the world. They would move it to a tax-free jurisdiction. They would now be sitting on 240, 280 million in cash, having just paid 500 million in cash. So now they're only into it for 250 million. Now, if they can extrapolate and draw out of that DNA library, they can get 25 million a year, tax-free, offshore, from that DNA library. The 200 and something million they're into is bringing in 25 million bucks a year. That's 10% return. The DNA never expires. For the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years, it will always bring in money. If the entrepreneur who buys this thing and can market the DNA with experts they hire experts to do all this, of course. If they can bring in 50 million a year, which is what ME used to do with Glaxo, Smith, Klein, Beckman, whatever they call it. They were bringing in 50 million a year on access rights to the DNA. You bring in 50 million on a $250 million buy, that's a smart 20% return on your money as a private company. The 250 million is there to fund the operations of the company, to help the buyer, in a way, cover 500 million they used to buy the company in the first place. I mean, if I were worth $1 billion in assets and I borrow 500 million from a backer, let's say a private hedge fund lender, and I pay them 1% interest per month on that money, I use the 500 million to take over ME. Now I'm in control of a company with 250 million cash. I move it offshore to a tax-free jurisdiction. I now license out the DNA, and I reduce my costs dramatically because I'm not a public company anymore. I don't have legal advice anymore for a public company. I don't have listing fees. I don't have filing fees. I don't have to have auditors around all the time. Every 90 days release statement. I've reduced my costs by millions of dollars a year, right? I am going to lessen my losses very dramatically. As a matter of fact, I can bring my losses down to, I probably break even on this company. And now I'm bringing in royalty money because I'm aggressively marketing out my DNA access. You can pull in 25 million net. That's 10% on your 250 million net you paid for the company over the cash. Now, the cash, you can pay yourself as the owner of the company. You can pay yourself 2 million a month, 3 million a month, which is enough to pay the interest. It's 5 million a month interest, 1% a month. So you need 5 million a month to pay down the interest. So you take $100 million loan from the company. Again, it's a private company. You can do what you want. You knock that 500 down to 400. And the interest is now 4 million a month. You can start generating revenue every month from your asset and just pay down that 400 million by maybe 2 million a month. Start knocking it off. 25 million a year. 5 years from now, you've knocked that 400 million to 375. You're still generating revenue here. I mean, there's so many ways. ME's upside has always been, in my opinion, the ability of a drug to be created from the DNA data they've got. That's the payoff, and it will happen sooner or later. But I don't know when, and I don't know how many deals they've made. It's just, private information will probably always remain private. If the company goes private, you'll never know until someday it's disclosed by some pharmaceutical company that the drug so-and-so that FDA just approved, ME owns 2% of that, but it's a private company and it doesn't matter. But for my thought as a public concern, if they ever had an announcement like that as a public company, what that would move the stock to $15, $20 a share, because the public will go, holy crap, they're going to haul in billions of dollars in royalties over the next 10 years from this drug. And that changes this company completely overnight. That totally transforms it. And they've got hundreds of other drugs in the pipeline. Any one of those could move the stock another $15 a share. I've been waiting for this announcement since 2021. We're still here. Nothing happening yet. So, it is what it is. I do what I can with what little I have. Thank you, folks, for being here. Just going to adjust my sound there. 15.59 again on GameStop. There you go. All right. So what happens if the shares are delisted? Do they just move over to the over-the-counters? Yeah, they move to the over-the-counter. But the takeover offer could still rage there. It could well be that Ann comes in with a 50-cent offer, and someone else comes in with a 70-cent offer, and somebody else comes in with a $1 offer. Doesn't matter to the shareholders. They're still going to get, whatever they're going to get. So actually, that doesn't stop it. I would prefer to have an offer now between 1 and 150 a share, so the shares start trading at 1 to 150, and then delisting is off the table. Perfect, right? Now we continue on the exchange we have and the way we're going. But, I have my wishes. We all have ours, and the reality is the stock is about 48 cents right now, and we're on the outside looking in, and we don't know what's exactly going on, do we? We don't. There you have it. 97-point gain on the Dow. We know that. We know Matterport is up 9 cents. We know that. NVIDIA is back to 900. We know that. It's down $21 now. SoFi 715 down 1 penny. We know that. 1562 on GameStop. Right at the moment. 1562, and a bunch of trading just went through at 3.8 million shares. We're now 1564. We seem to be attempting a little climb again. We don't seem to be going down very much, do we? We might just have this little saw off here where we might pop through $16 and we'll be up on the day. Could happen at any time. 1564, 3-4 market, 63-64 market right now. Not a lot for sale. I'm doing what I can. Okay, Brian, Uncle Bruce, I finally rolled my GameStop $12 covered call expiry June to January 2025. $18 strike, $6 more for $4.96. Well, a bit far out, but a nice strike. That is very good. That is very good. $6 strike move. That's 50% more. That is very, very good. Plus $4.96. Yeah, you're offering your stock at $23 a share. What a nice guy you are. Well done. And you can always roll this one if necessary down the road. We'll see. 15.58 on the stock. Nice going, Brian. Any of you out there who can roll your 12s to 15s, your 13s to 17s, 18s, your 15s to 18s to 20s, your 16s to whenever, however, whyever, and further out in time, the clock. Take the money the clock gives you. Absolutely. Yeah, let's keep an eye. 15.65 now on GameStop. Taking a run, trying to take a run. 66, 67 now on the market. I just think we're going higher. I get the impression that GameStop wants to go higher. All right, 900 on NVIDIA. Walt Disney still down $9.70 a share. Tesla down $5.56. The spiders are up 106 right now. S&P 500 holding a gain. Welcome to the party, pal. Nice to have you all here, and appreciate you all joining us for this session today. Okay. Giddy on up. There we go. Right on. Earl, way to go, Earl. Thank you for the message. Thank you for the email message, buddy. Well done on that rollover. You're working it. Good going, pal. Good going. Keep that happening for sure. All righty, everybody. Thank you all again for your support
And thank you for these thumbs ups. I think we're pushing, are we pushing 200 yet? We're awfully close, aren't we? 186, 14 away on the thumbs up meter. Thank you guys. If you can find it, hit that thing for us and let's go. And let's go over here. Savage of Wall Street. Oh yeah, Uncle Bruce. I took some of my SoFi Premium and I bought 13 shares of AI to complete another 100 block yesterday, and I turned right around to sell an AI $25 strike for next Friday for $1.05. Thank you very much. Kaboom, Brian. That is for 9 contracts. Let's hope for a quick drop and buy back for 50% in a month or less. Yeehaw! This is fun, and I'll tell you, this is a nice move. You write 9 contracts and get $496 a contract, like you did right here. That is just short of $4,500. Nice move. And if the stock does a dip, yeah, of course, you're going to see $1.50 on these contracts. $2 times 9, that's 1,800 profit on the contracts. Turn around, stock moves up a bit, right again. I mean, there's so many ways. It's right now. Fold your arms. You got the money in your hands. You got the 4,500. Thank you very much. May I have another? And let's keep on rolling. Well done. With $4,500, you could write 2 credit spreads on NVIDIA with a $20 spread. 2 put credit spreads you could do right now on NVIDIA. 150 behind the market, taking a nice premium, and a month from now, those die. Thank you for making money on the money, on the money, on the money. That's what it's about here. Writers win. Very, very well done. 1570 on GameStop right now, by the way. 1571.72 on GameStop. There's a little selling at 2,900 at 72. It's gone. 75, 77. They just took it out. There was 2,200 offered. Gone. We're at 1572.75 now. Interesting pattern here on GameStop. There's buyers. We're at 4. I think we're at 4 million volume on GameStop right now. At 4 million in 49 minutes. Okay, interesting. That's almost a full day of trading average from last week. Just we're almost at a full day already. Just so you know. Yeah, 4 million plus. 1566 to 6070. Right now, we sure are jumping around here. Any offer like that, little sell offer, gone. Just somebody grabbed that stock and took it away. Most sellers are 1, 2, 300. That's all they're showing. Interesting. Lorraine, good morning. I'm number 190. Thank you, Lorraine. We're going for 200 thumbs ups. Thank you, Lorraine, for helping me get there. I appreciate you all. We're coming up. We're at 179 on Tesla, down 571. We're at 106 on Disney, down $10. 896 on NVIDIA, down 25 right now. We've got sell wave, buy waves. Look at the Dow up 124. It's improving. Definitely improving. Matterport is up 8. ME just went green at 49 cents a share. It just went up. 491,000 shares on ME. Is someone listening to us? Maybe, I don't know. Someone's listening to us and buying it up. 1570 again on the GameStop. It's offered at 72. There's nothing for sale until you get to 1588. Like there's nothing there. Very little. 1574 just went through a moment ago again on another uptick there. Yeah, okay. There it is. Let's go, says dude. Yeah, baby. Let's run this, baby, and make you guys richer. 714 on SoFi, down just 2 centinos. There's no downside here at the moment on SoFi. Nothing. 5.9 million, call it 6 million here in 50 minutes. Not heavy, not a heavy first hour, but not too light either. SoFi's hanging right in there, 715 right now, down 1 penny. That's all. Rocket Lab back to 372, slowly coming back. See where it goes. 1572 on GameStop. 75, 1575 now, 77. Here it goes. A little buy wave, 78. We got buyers popping up all over the place again. Gapping on the sell side, 77 to 80 here on the sell side. There's 2,500 at 1580. There's 2,500 at 1580. It's trading at 1578 right now. We'll see if that 2,500 sell order gets taken out. It did. It's gone. 1581. It's gone. 1583. It's gone. The next sell order is 2,500 at 1588 of any size. is 1588. That's the next order with more than 1,000 shares for sale. Is 1588. There's a seller at 1598 for 2,500. And we got 1 and 200 share sellers all over the place between those prices. So, yeah, 15, 77, 79, 80 buy waves are coming in. The buyers are not showing their hand. There isn't like a 10,000 share buyer at 1575 and a 5,000 buyer at 1576. They're not showing. There's only 1 or 200s wanted at all these buy levels. I think what we have are discretion orders where there are desk traders who are literally telling the computer, here we are at 1590. You see stock for sale at that. You see more than 1,000 shares, run it up and take it out. Just buy market orders. Just buy it. Just go up and get it. Go up and get it. The 2,000 share sellers are gone that were here a minute ago. They're gone. They're not there anymore. At 88, at 90, they're gone. We've traded through them. We're 1579 last trade. We're now 1585, 1587. We're running up again. There is not a seller showing with more than 1,000 shares for sale again on GameStop. It's been wiped out. You put up that much stock for sale, they come and take you out, and you're out. 4.2 million traded. We have a 200,000 go through in 3 minutes. We're going higher. This thing's going to go higher. We're down 44 cents. We're going to go higher. That's what it's telling me. That's what I see here. There's a seller at 1619 for 3,300. 1619 is how high you got to go to get a seller with any stock, and it's trading at 1586, 1590 right now. There's a seller for 1,000 at 1601. So we have a 1601 seller, a 1619 seller, 1,000 and 3,300, and we're trading at 1590 right now on the stock, 1590. And we'll see if if these buy programs keep coming up and grabbing these stocks, because there's 1 and 200s for sale all the way up to 1601. There's just nothing there. Very small sellers, tiny little 1 and 200s. Here we go, 1585 again, 86, 87, 88, yep, 89, taking out all the 1 and 200s. They're just being taken out. 1601, 1,200 available. 1619, 3,300 available. 1601, gone. They either killed their order or lowered it or raised it. They're not there anymore. The 1601 seller took off the sell order. Now 3,300 at 1619. Now 1605. He went to 1605. He backed up. He went back to 1605 with 1,000 shares. Okay. Trading at 1592 right now, 1593, and there's nothing here all the way up to 16. There's nothing there. 1605, there's 4,000, and 1619 is 3,300. So we got 7,300 up to 1605 to 1619. We're trading at 1595, 1596, 1597. We're taking a run at 16 here, and all of a sudden that seller of 4,000 is gone. We're down to 3,000 all of a sudden. So I mean, we are seeing real shifting going on, but we're going higher on GameStop. Cindy B, you can sell a $4 put on Rocket Lab for $90. You can sell a $4 cash secured put for $90 for Jan 25. You can get 90. So you put up 400 and you get 90 back. That's 22.5% on your money for January of 25. Not a bad cash secured put to write on Rocket Lab, I say. Pretty good. You're offering to buy the stock at $3.10 a share if you get 90 cents on that Rocket Lab contract. Not bad. 1610. Right now we're at 1609, 1610. We just wiped it all out. The stock's all gone. There's a 3,200 seller at 637. Everyone else has been bought up. They just wiped them out. 1608. We're down 20 cents. We're down 22 cents on GameStop. Just like that. 4.5 million. So we've had 500,000 come through in 5 minutes on GameStop. There you go. That's what's going on. There's buyers. Who is buying this stock and why? Is this a short covering? Is this someone catching shorters? We got some money coming in here. This is serious. 4.5 million shares. That's a full day of trading 4.5 million. We're at 16.12 now, down 19 cents. Hello. We're at the high of the day, 16.13. This is the high of the day. We're down 20 cents. Very interesting. Yeah. It's 4.6 million here. 16.11. 3,400 available at 16.15. 2,900 available at 16.15. 2,900 available at $16.15. Everything else 1, 2, and 300s. Here we go. 306, 08, 1608, 1610, 11. The 15er is going to go. 1610. There's 3,000 at 1610, and there's 3,015. Okay, 1607 right now. And now at 8, and now at 9, and here it goes. The buyers are coming to get it. That 10 stock's going to go. 1609 right now is the trade, and there's 3,500 at 1610, and there's 3,000 at 1615. And then it's hundreds after that and before that. 1609 right now, right on the edge. Just loading up the slingshot. Just pulling it back. Getting ready to take it out. Isn't this fun? We're down 22 cents on GameStop right now. This happens so fast, I can't even tell you how fast it happens. It just trades so quickly that I can't tell you. 4.66 million and 1607. There's only 2,800 left of 1615. So they took the guy out at 10, or the 10 guy canceled. One or the other happened here in a flash. Just gone. 1603 right now. As we're just seeing all kinds of crazy volatility. Look at your SoFi, 716 unchanged, everybody. Congratulations on SoFi. It's come back. ME, 49.9, up 1.2 cents on ME. It's up now a little, up a penny, 523,000. Matterport up 8 cents. Dow's up 113. Rocket Lab 372. We're down only 6 cents on your AI. The AI shares are now 24.70, down 8. After hitting 24.29 today, we recovered back to just about break even on AI. This market wants to go higher, guys. Adobe is up. Uber down a penny. Apple is up. Tesla's still down 5.5. Netflix higher. It was negative this morning. Netflix has gone green. AMD is green. Unity down 6 cents. 6. Google 197 higher. Microsoft down 150. IBM up 42. So yeah, we got a market that wants to go higher here. GameStop 15.99 right now on your GameStop. 16.02 on GameStop. It looks like it's taking another run. There's nothing for sale until 16.15. There's a couple of thousand there. 2,900 there. Nothing between there. 16 and 16.15. Hundreds. Just 100 here, 200 here, 100 here, 300 here, 200. 15.93 though. A little pullback. I think it's a little swing and then run it up and grab it again. We're about to go green on GameStop. I predict we're going to go green on GameStop in mere moments if this run up continues the way it's been going. I'm just a guy trying to guess. Here you are. TJ, hi Bruce, is a 780.90 put spread for 17 days too close in your opinion? So the stock is 897, and so you're about 100 behind with 17 days to go. You're 100 to 150 is where I tell you to be, at least. So is there a decent spread there? It might be a move. Otherwise, 770 to 760. If the difference in the spread is a few pennies, I'd go further back. Just, that's how I play. Earnings are on the 22nd of May. And there's the question. What is the stock going to do between now and 22nd of May? And how will the stock react? I think the stock will react negatively if the street believes, hang on a second, if the street believes that see if we can get this to work. Hi there, Auntie Jen. I'm trying to get my fan to turn on. It's not working. Ah, there it goes. If the street believes that the market is going to weaken for AI chips, you can come in, Jen, if you want. Hi, Jen. Hey. Yeah, if the street believes that the market is going to weaken on AI chip sales, the stock will go lower. The company is going to come out and say, we brought in gazillions of dollars. We made way more money than last quarter. We bought stock back. We're going to buy more stock back. They might institute dividend. They might not. We beat on the top line. We beat on the bottom line. I don't know. It could be all that. And that might not be good enough. On the other hand, the street might go, these guys keep hitting these numbers. And this company's earnings are just going to continue to grow out. Their margins are huge. They have huge margins. They're the leader of the world for AI chips, and the stock might be 1,100 a share the very day they announce it. It might be 1,000 a share before they even talk. But again, I'm guessing. You're guessing, and that's why I'm telling you to be 150 behind it. So there you go. Larry Titus. Good morning, Auntie Jen. How are you?
Good morning, Larry.
How are you there, Auntie Jen?
Doing good. Been up a bit, did my exercises, ready to take on the world.
See?
Or something like that.
Auntie Jen, getting better all the time.
What have you got on your screen? What is that?
Well, I found a YouTube channel that is live level 2 trading. It's just a screen.
Oh, okay.
And I don't have any sound on, so
No.
You just see quotes. So there's GameStop there and NVIDIA here. And at the moment, there's Disney here, and Tesla over here, and SPY. So I'm watching some key indicators, but I'm watching very closely the GameStop because, of course.
How do they choose which ones they're showing?
I don't know. I think this is a GameStop follower.
Kind of sense.
AMC is here,
Right. So it's
I'd rather they put up, instead of AMC, I'd rather they put up SoFi. But
you
can't have everything. Can't have everything, but I would love to see SoFi on this page. And I like to see NVIDIA and Apple. But it's something that shows me at live level 2 trading on GameStop that I can broadcast here to my followers and let them know. Mandu is saying good morning. So is Jay Gill.
Good morning, Mandu.
Savage is saying hello. Stuart, hi.
Good morning, Savage.
Hi, everybody.
And who is
Richard Carlin is here.
Hi, Richie.
Richard, Stuart, Savage, John Gill, Mandu, Larry, all saying hello to you at the moment.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for joining us.
We've Tuesday morning.
Just passed the 2-hour mark of our show, and we're up 98 on the Dow, and we're positive on Matterport, just turning positive on ME a little while ago. NVIDIA's down to 899, but it was up 33 yesterday. It's down 21. This is a typical day for NVIDIA.
Yeah.
SoFi is unchanged.
Stock loves to move.
Oh yeah, SoFi has come all the way back to break even now. 716 on 7 million volume. Will it break through and get to the 720, 730 range? I'm waiting. Anytime you want to go. GameStop 1576 now. 1580 right now. 1580, 82 as we get these buy waves, sell waves, buy waves. Around and around we go. And Rocket Lab 371 down 35 cents after beating on the top line and bottom line. SoFi-itis.
So what have you done for me lately?
Yeah, what have you done for me lately? Have you launched any rockets? I mean, what are you guys doing? Put any satellites up there?
That's right. What have you done for me lately?
Good morning, Auntie Jen from Juan.
Good morning, Juan.
We were, I was just thinking the other day that on April 13th, we had our meet and greet on April 13th. This is May the 7th.
Wow.
Jeez. How fast time has gone by since the meeting. That was it was like last weekend. Wasn't that last weekend? No. Apparently it was several weekends ago. And we've had guests visit us and leave already since then. And oh my gosh.
The comings and goings.
And we're out of here in less than 3 weeks. Unbelievable.
I know. He's counting the days.
I don't like it. But I do notice Calgary 60s and 70s going forward.
Today, 20 millimeters of rain.
They need rain.
Oh, yeah, we really need rain.
The rain is good. Yeah, rain in Alberta would be good. Rain in northern Alberta would really be good. Forest fires. They're already burning.
We got to build up the rivers.
Yeah.
Get some water in the ground.
Yeah, for agriculture and fighting fires. Absolutely. Moisten up the ground. that would be a good thing. But we'll see.
Not so much that they can't get the tractors out on the fields.
Well, there's that too. Juan says hi. Luca says hello. Auntie Jen, ciao.
Hello,
From
Luca. Ciao.
Rock and roll, buddy.
Ciao,
Thank
Luca.
you. 1585 on GameStop. 1587 on GameStop. Another run. We have stock for sale on GameStop: 1,016, 2,016 13, 3,216 14, 2,800 16 15, and 3,200 16 18. There's stock for sale on GameStop in the teens, which is about break-even price. Now the question is, will the stock take a run all the way up there and just take them out like that, and then be green on the session? We're down 43 at 1588 right now. Volume 5.1 million. And 1590 it just went through, and we have nothing for sale until $16 really. Will there come a run to take all this stock out and chomp at those thousands of shares? Will that happen? Stand by. We'll see.
Chomp, chomp,
Chomp,
chomp.
chomp.
What is that alligator song? Somebody, the gator, went chomp, chomp, chomp. He bites off children's legs.
Lovely little story, isn't it? Juan asks, when are you coming back to California, Uncle Bruce?
Oh, Juan, we don't know.
There's a number of factors here. We could be as early as December if Jen needs to get a new knee.
We're trying to figure things out.
Yeah, if Jen needs a knee replacement, then we'll be back earlier. If not, it'll be later, but next spring.
And we have this lovely IRS has a residential calculator.
Yeah.
So you put in how many days you've been this year, how many days you were here last year, and how many days you were here the year before, and they work out the calculation, and it can't be more than 183.
That's right. There's the IRS tax rule.
Or you may be deemed.
And Congress, in the last 15 years, has attempted, between the Congress and the Senate and the White House, they have attempted through various administrations, Obama, Trump, Biden, to adjust this calculator so that Canadians in particular can come down here for up to 9 or 10 months a year.
Arizona, I know, has been pushing it.
Yeah, without visa problems and without IRS issues. Canada would love to have Americans spend time in Canada, and Americans like to have Canadians spend time in America. And if the two countries can work out agreements between them, and then the two houses of government, the Parliament in Canada, the Congress in the United States, if they can pass such legislation, then Americans could come up to Canada, spend up to 10 months a year, no income tax payable in Canada because they're paying tax in America. Mm-hmm. And Canadians can come down to America for 10 months a year, don't have to pay taxes because they're paying taxes.
And they already have a reciprocal arrangement.
There's already tax treaties. Yeah, I mean, the structure is actually there. It's just a matter of, why don't we formalize a formalized agreement to take this BS away from both sides so that people with RVs, for example, can travel North America a lot more freely without all this nonsense. But again,
and when you have to count the last, 3 years, it adds up pretty quickly. Especially if you want to come and spend 6 months here.
Well, how many we call ourselves snowbirds? How many snowbirds come down to Florida, Texas, Arizona, California, and all over the southern U.S., all over, and spend many, many months a year down south? And what do? What do Canadians do? They don't vote.
They spend money.
They spend money. they pay their bills, and then they go home. Problem? Not really.
The way it is right now, you almost have to take a year off. You have to break that 3-year cycle.
Yeah, and which means that Canadians have to spend time in Mexico.
Yeah.
And once Canadians start to do that, some Canadians go, why would I go back to the States? This is really great down here.
It's cheaper.
Way cheaper, really nice. Certain parts of Mexico are fantastic. Certain parts of Mexico are not so fantastic. And then there's Costa Rica saying, come on down here.
Yeah.
There are other countries going, we'd love to have you Canadians. You can spend as much time as you want. We'll give you a 6-month Visa and then go home for a week and come back, go somewhere else for a
Just
week and
go
come back, give me
somewhere else,
another
yeah.
6 months. No problem at all. Well, that starts to eat
It's the same
into
with
the
all
American
countries, I
side.
think.
So, you know,
Yeah,
Um,
you know.
Bagel Babe says, I'm the number 200 thumbs up.
Hey, Bagel Babe.
Hey, Bagel Babe, what's happening?
Woo-hoo.
Thank you. Charlie, Jen shows up and SoFi goes green, 717. It's up
There
a
you go.
penny.
I do what I can.
See? Me. Touch grass, naturally. Of course, naturally, of course.
Of course.
Jen shows up and, and then yet,
I'm a hitter, it knows.
and GameStop goes down to 1540.
Ah,
GameStop
see.
goes the opposite direction.
Mm.
SoFi goes up and GameStop goes down. So now what? What do we say about that?
Well, you can't have everything.
Maybe what we have here with GameStop is one of those big windups.
What is it?
I was
It's
watching
like
a video the other day on.
big wind
I
up.
was watching a video on Instagram about a roller coaster ride where you're flat and then it goes along the track and it goes up this straight vertical and goes about 3/4 up, stops, and then comes all the way down and goes all the way past where you started from and goes back and it goes up this side. And then it comes down and accelerates like crazy through here and goes all the way up, turns, goes to the top, comes down the other side, and then comes all the way back and goes up the other side and comes all the way back and then back to the station. So it's kind of like the big wind up. Maybe that's what we're doing here.
This is the wind up.
And maybe that's what's going to happen with GameStop through 16, 17, and
Here's
$18.
the wind up and here's the hit.
Why should you feel comfortable knowing exactly what these people are going to do? They're not here to make you comfortable. They're here to make themselves comfortable.
That's
and
right.
They're here to buy up stock.
Well,
and
it's
they've
like
received
sport.
5.5 million so far they've been able to get their hands on this morning. They want another 40, 50 million today. They're going to create havoc in this market with volatility, making people unsure. Oh, it's over. It's over. And then run it again when there's no one left to sell. They'll run it again, and that might be the game plan.
It's like sport. It's not nearly as much fun when you know the outcome.
It's not nearly as much fun. We're back to 1570 on GameStop again. So here we go again. Are we running now to $16? And then 1650 and 1750 all in the next 20 minutes? I'm shrugging.
I'm shrugging.
I'm shrugging here. 1570 right now. I'm shrugging. Could be, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just, I'm like Tony Romo. I'm trying to tell you what's going on, but I'm not calling the play on the field. Okay, I'm just telling you what I think they're calling.
That was a hard one for me because, of course, he was quarterback for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Boo, Cowboys. But I really like him as a commentator. It was hard.
It was hard being a Steeler fan.
It was hard.
But Romo now in the press box can do the Steelers no harm. So
no, and he's very good at it.
See,
he'll tell you the play that's coming up before it's coming up.
See,
That's what they're gonna do.
Bagel Beb says, "Hi, I'm making money."
Oh, good.
Dennis,
good,
Uncle Bruce,
good.
come to Thailand to
Ladies
break
making
the
money.
cycle. Come to Thailand to break the cycle.
See, and that's,
Charlie?
yeah, quite a few Canadians go to Thailand.
See, Uncle Bruce, Charlie says, just sneak across the southern border and they won't count the days against you. Dennis, you'll be starting your show after dinner instead of breakfast if you come to Thailand.
See,
Splair, thank you, Auntie Jen, for making an appearance. Hope you're doing
Hi,
well.
Blair.
Lorraine,
I am.
Uncle Bruce, couldn't you get a 10-year visa? I don't think there is such a thing as a 10-year visa in the U.S.
Yeah,
And I don't need a 10-year visa.
I think you can do a 3. I know for sure you can do a 2-year.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't.
We're quite
There's all
happy.
sorts.
We're quite happy being in
In the
Canada,
snowbird.
going to Europe, coming to America, traveling wherever, going on a cruise. I mean, we're how much longer can we do this? Physically, we're trying to extend the game by helping Jen here.
10 more years. 10 more years.
So if we can go to Australia and New Zealand and then pop into America for a couple of months next spring and then back to Canada. And we're with you the whole time. Doesn't matter where we are. I'm okay with it.
See?
Yeah.
There you go.
So there you have it. 1575 on GameStop right now. 1577. There is nothing for sale until you get to 1606. There's 3,300 for sale at 1606.
There you go.
Nothing of more than 100 or 200 or 300 shares really available, all the way up there.
People will pop in.
Are we going to get another run on GameStop now through 16? And
The day is young.
The day is young, and we will follow it. So it's Tuesday, May the 7th. Thank you for joining us today from wherever you are on the planet. Thank you for the 219 of you who are still tolerating me even after all this time today. I appreciate you.
Even with a funny fan.
Even with a wonky fan today, we are now at 202 thumbs ups. And I thank you yet again. And did you know yesterday we broke 300 thumbs ups?
Ooh.
You guys were incredible yesterday. The rerunners on this channel came through and hit that
There's
thumbs up
runners
button.
and then there's rerunners.
The rerunners, and I thank you all for this. We anything over 200 thumbs ups really, I think gets YouTube promoting us. There's 221 watching live, and the guy's got 200 plus thumbs ups. There's something there, and so that
was easy.
See, there it is right there.
That was easy.
It's so easy. Nothing to it. All right, kids, that's the story. I'm sticking to it.
No, you'll be deaf.
There it is. We're up 93 on the Dow.
It's the game Taboo.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you all for joining us. 717 on SoFi. Go SoFi. Go GameStop. Go Rocket Lab, and make a ton of money on your credit spreads. Keep up the great work, everybody. Man, I'm excited.
Keep swinging the video.
Yes, people from the Caribbean come here with that visa. You come and go as you please. Richard, meet Flint Creek. Enjoy your day, Auntie Uncle Bruce, Auntie Jen, and all my familia. Meet the official soap of the channel, Flint Creek.
That's
Soap
right.
Company.
She's the official soap.
Get that cashmere soap, you guys.
With
Give Flint a little shock today. Why don't a bunch of you guys go onto her website today and order $20 worth of soap? Just shock the hell out of Flint Creek. You just go, wow, these orders just came in. Oh,
that's right. They got to be for Father's Day.
That's
Father's
right.
Day or Mother's Day. You're too
Think
late.
Mother's Day. Flint Creek soap, pretty good gift idea. Way to go, you guys. Stuart, neat. That's right, my friends. Don't forget the knee emojis. Thank you, Larry Titus. Neat. Keep the power going. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day.
Go green.
Go green and keep it going. We'll keep you posted, and we'll keep watching with you. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.